is on the bark side?
Yes.
Okay.
And because it's on a slope.
How do you explain to me how you get...
No, the drive center is
how
on.
you get the drive center straight in the center?
What I do is I drill a Forstner bit.
There you
just
go.
a little bit.
There you go.
So that it has a flat surface to sit on. Otherwise, it's going to skate on you. And I'll show that out in the other room. I skipped that step. Thanks, Gary. But you can see that it isn't hard, and even a piece of slab wood like this, if I cut it here and here, there's one piece, two pieces, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a lot of small pieces in slab wood. And when I was selling these things, I got, at gift shops, I get $20 for that. Maybe 30 and 40 if I'm lucky. And of course the shopkeeper keeps half of that. So it's real hard to make money on these things. But I found out in a set of 3, it's mom, dad, and baby. And they sell for $100 and a half. Things in 3s. It was a lesson.
3s or 5s?
Things in 3s or 5s. It's asymmetric. It doesn't make sense to me. But you go into any top-end furniture store in this country, you see the beautiful leather sofas. Right behind them is a bookshelf with 3 ceramic pots on it every time. I promise
you come in, look at the big one for $900 and say, God, I love that, but man, I don't have $900. But then on the table, there's a grouping of 3 to 5 that are $250 and $350 and $450. You know, well, I can afford that.
Well, these groupings, I mean, not so much this set, but a little bit bigger set and nicely done with a little turquoise added. Easy 175 at gallery. And these aren't quite gallery quality. There's a little more sanding needed to be done and a few things. But this is a set that's in today's raffle. So we'll go over this more in the other room, and I'll show you the steps. This is a piece I wanted to talk about. Gary brought in a piece of, it looked like slab like this, but it had a burl, and then it went down into slab wood on the other end a couple meetings ago. And this is what I chose to make out of it. And this walnut ring is just simply a 3/4 inch walnut ring glued down into a plunge cut with a parting tool. You just make a groove and just glue it in there. And then after it was glued in, I turned the little beads on it. And then I used a Forstner bit and I went in here and hollowed it. It started off between centers, okay? So that I could put a chuck tenon on the bottom. And then I went in with a Forstner bit, drilled out the middle, and then used a boring bar of Gary and Lyle's design with a laser dot up in this area. But after you got over toward the natural edges, the laser dot wouldn't work anymore. Until you got back here, then the laser dot would work again.
So explain the laser.
The laser's up here and it's shining down.
Yeah.
And you could set the distance